Clutch Player of the Year. He's the featured athlete in Season 7 of My Career.
Welcome to 40 levels of new rewards on your way to more badge boosts, rep accelerating accessories, and a +1 cap breaker.
Cruise around in a new dune buggy at level 14 and look great with a cool new suit and hairstyle.
The rep boosting items for the wreck are always must-haves for my crew, so you'll be picking up a new headband at level 21 this season.
I like seeing all of the mascots running around, and this season you can become Chuck the Condor and show some Clippers pride in the city.
Whatever you wear in Season 7, be sure to play your part in every event to help your affiliation. I mean, we all want that rep boost, right?
Now here's a look at what's new in my team.
It's homecoming season in my team. Welcome to Season 7 of NBA 2K25.
Hey, that's the new domination tier.
It is, and if you grab 33 wins against themed teams from different cities, states, countries, and continents, there's going to be a prize for you.
Well, if you're successful, you'll bring home 1985's scoring champion, Dark Matter Bernard King. He can really wreck the rim and your opponents.
Oh, he sure can, and if you need another Dark Matter, and oh, don't we all, Level 1 reward Donovan Mitchell can Evo there. Use Spider and set off a whole web of trouble for opposing teams.
New Yorkers will be delighted this season, adding a little more edge at guard with level 10 Opal John Starks.
Oh, what a playmaker. And how about the agile big man Amari Stoudemire at level 20? And hey, Sasha, is that a 100 overall reward at level 30?
It is. And that's Willis Reed, the MVP of the 1970 season, about to bring you victories right here in NBA 2K25.
Awesome. It seems like Knicks fans cannot miss this season. And speaking of can't miss, a 100 overall Zion Williamson is your Pro Pass auto reward. And I don't want to be on defense when he's charging down the lane.
You might say the same for Invincible Paul George. Number 24 jersey comes your way at level 40, and a special number 13 version is available for Pro Pass holders.
Yeah, and plus this dynamic duo wants you to know about dynamic duo Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. Collect them as you level up and play them together for big production from the Big Apple.
This New York styled season is on now. Time to level up, grab some rewards, and check out the newest packs and events. Win big and be the best in my team.
The 29th season in WNBA history tips off today.
Featuring a record-high 44 regular season games and the 5th Commissioner's Cup in league history, this season will be one for the books.
Experience all the thrills of WNBA action in NBA 2K25, including the W, which features the first woman My Player in NBA 2K history.
We caught up with her recently to chat about her experience in this.
Step into that girl, got something new. Oh, step into.
Yeah, I know Astro. Yeah. Space up. Throw it to me, cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sacks filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any money more. Coach, know you better put D-Lo in the game, you wanna scope. Let me get your phone number, you know you so fine, baby. I'm trying to get you in my car, baby. Better. That sound crazy, boy. You wanna get rich? Stop spending your time, hey, boy. LV on my shoulder, taking over. Hop out double R. This ain't a Range Rover. Better tighten up. I be fly. Pull off Cybertruck. Yeah, made these Rick Owens. These ain't Jordan 1. What's your name? Where you from? Where you going? Where you going? I'm in the kitchen. Trying to break my arm. You gon' have to run it up. You wanna catch me? I can put that on you when you're ready. I be driving these foreign cars like a Chevy. These is not no Nike Dunks. Throw it to me, cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Saks Fifth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any, money, mo. Coach, no, you better put D-Lo in the game, you want to
Stupid Duffel got it in it, Cybertruck tenant, mansion in Miami, couple months, only thing rented. Went to Johnny Dang for a penny, that was 350. Heard that it get cold in your city, flew with me. Yeehaw, gotta wanna ride on that seesaw. For my essay where I rip. Waterfall, my look like T-Bars. Maybe Billy Cully, that's $1 million, only 3 cars. They come sit that over here. Take a picture, show your exes what it is. If I was your baby daddy, you'd be up a couple mil. You got a better chance at signing a new Nike deal. We fuck that life for real. Bird come hanging out that window. Bird come hanging out that window, all he seen was steering wheel. Crashing this here movie. I been since a juvie. Flat screen in the cyber.
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And Doris, with how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch. I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
And that one misses. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And it's Williams off the drive. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Back to Dort. White with a steal. There's Tatum with the 3. On target from range. Tatum's got 5 points.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And finished off by Tatum.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And stolen by Brown. Here's White. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
To the middle. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. White on the wing. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Williams misses. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Williams misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Brown can't hit.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by White. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Celtics lead by 11. Tries the spin move. Here's Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Allie, thank you. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Tatum. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
That one goes in.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Here's Holiday. It's deflected. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Dort left side. Wallace outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And here are the Celtics. They're on an 11-2 run. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Now here's Horford. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. The three is up. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. .121 left in the first. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Caruso. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams. And Pritchard pulls it down.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 11. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. Boston making a switch here. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Tatum can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. That's on Al Horford. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Coach is loving the ball movement.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's SGA. Boston pulls it in. On the wing, Tatum. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Thunder making a switch here. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Boston leading by 9. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trail by 9. Knocked away. Craig with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Craig. And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Over to the left wing. Pritchard gets it to go.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yes, it's good.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to Holiday. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Wiggins from long range. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Caruso, left side. Hits the trifecta.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. They kick it out to Porzingis. Again, the miss by Porzingis. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. 7-point differential. Caruso misses. So it's Boston now. Pass to Pritchard. That's tipped. Stolen by Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Wiggins with it. Shot clock at 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside. Celtics lead by 7. To the right side. Pass to Pritchard. There's a minute 26 left in the second. Tatum inside. He's got 12. Shoots. It's tipped. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Thunder trail by 7. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Holiday. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
And here's Brown for 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
And Williams punches it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Over to the wing. Porzingis for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? "16 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
For 3, Porzingis knocks it down from distance. Porzingis has got 8.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And so it's Boston, a sizable lead of 14 at the break, playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Thunder trail by 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis grabs the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. They double-team Brown. Tatum can't hit. Williams into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Thunder trail by 11. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Tatum inside. Pass to Holiday. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. The rebound by Jason Tatum. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throws off from Holiday. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Pass to Tatum. Shot from the top of the key. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
You know, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch, those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
On the wing, Tatum takes the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Porzingis. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Spins. Here's Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Here's Tatum. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Of course, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital. B.A.,
you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Outside, Brown. And stolen by Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics lead by 11. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Brown. Off with the layup. Here's Williams. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Brown with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside, Holiday. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 2. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Who poked away. And stolen by Brown. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 9. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
And Williams punches it home.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Here's Caruso. Drops in the layup for 2. Caruso's got 5. Celtics lead by 6. Left side, Brown. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Outside, Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Wiggins. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He does not get the second one. Just 3 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Wiggins from long range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He's been productive scoring the ball. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Pritchard. Horford outside. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Tatum with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 6 to shoot. Pass to Horford. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Another shot. Cornet. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Wiggins right side. Caruso outside. Taking it inside. SGA.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the old school finger roll. It's just a graceful move.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Thunder with a lead. With the drive. And Pritchard pulls it down. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Holiday with the ball. And it's Dort picking him up. Right side, Holiday. Horford outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Holiday grabs the miss. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Pass to Cornet. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Cornet with the bucket. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Holiday. Here he goes. Porzingis in the post. KP wrecks the rim.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
Thunder trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Tatum. And the Celtics in possession here. Here's Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Porzingis with the block. Here's White. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Outside Brown. Now here's Tatum. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Celtics lead by 6. To the paint. The kick out to White. To the inside. Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Minute 32 left to the 4th.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Dort with a steal. Pass to Williams. Boston with a rebound. White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Celtics.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. Good work there as it goes. 35 seconds left to play in the 4th. Holmgren with the block. And he recovers it. Back to Tatum. Goes back up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Caruso outside. Pass to Joe. Driving inside. First one falls for him. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
And so it's Boston with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Everybody's jumping.